So another option for you is to just identify valid points on the graph, and you can do this visually. I usually do this, but if you have a graph that's difficult to read, then it's better doing the domain and range. And you'll see some examples of that in your practice. Using this second method is a lot quicker. For the most part, it usually works out pretty nicely. So what we have to do is identify some points on the graph just by looking at them. Sometimes you can use your extremes. So I wouldn't use this point at the bottom because I don't know if it matches up with a -5 or not. It does. But if I didn't know, I'm not going to use that point. What I am going to use, though, is this point right over here, because I know where it is on the x-axis, and I know exactly where it is on the y-axis. Okay, another point that I want to find, I'm going to pick the other point on my axis, because I can always be sure where I am if I'm on one of my axes, and it looks like right over here. And that point, it should be directly between 4 and 6. My freehand line isn't perfect. So along the x-axis, I should be halfway between 4 and 6, which is 5. And on my y-axis, well, if I'm on my axis, I know my number is 0. So it's a lot quicker. I've got my 2 points, and now I can immediately do the math to solve this. And it ends up looking like that. 0 minus 10, well, that's because 0 is my y2, 10 is my y1. 5 minus 0, 5 is my x2, 0 is my x1. I end up getting -10 over 5, which leaves me with -2 degrees Celsius per hour. And it makes sense when you look at the graph. It's going in a descending pattern, so that means the temperature is going down 2 degrees every single hour. Okay, and that's all there is to it when you're dealing with interpreting graphs of linear functions. I'll give you some more practice to give that a good run around, and we'll see how you do with this. The next thing you see isn't going to be a lesson. You're going to see another assignment. There'll be a review posted up. If you want to work ahead, you're more than welcome to try some of the questions on there. I'll give you the ones that I've recommended, the ones that I've solved myself, so I can help you out if you need that as well. So that's something you can expect in the next couple of days. And then there will be an assessment coming out next week sometime, but I'll tell you a little bit more about that once it's out. All right, I hope you're keeping well. We'll speak soon.